Chapter 1 of the Tale of Peter Mink. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. This reading by Lucy Burgoyne. The Tale of Peter Mink by Arthur Scott Bailey. Chapter 1. How Peter was different. There were two ways in which Peter Mink was different from any other person in Pleasant Valley, or on Blue Mountain either. In the first place he had no home, and in the second he had a very long neck. The reason why Peter had no home was because he didn't want one, and the reason why he had such a long neck was because he couldn't help it. When he grew sleepy he would crawl into any snug place he happened to find, sometimes in a hollow stump, or in a pile of rocks, or a haystack, and often he even drove a muskrat out of his house, so he could sleep there. Most of the time Peter Mink went about in rags and tatters. Whenever he did have a new suit, which wasn't often, it never looked well for long. Naturally, sleeping in all sorts of places did not improve it, but what specially wore out his clothes was the way he was always squeezing through small holes and cracks. Wherever Peter saw a narrow place he never could resist trying to get through it. He was a long, slim fellow, with a small, snake-like head, and he always knew that if he could squeeze his head through a crack, he could get his body through it too. It is not at all strange that Mrs. Rabbit and Mrs. Squirrel and Mrs. Woodchuck, as well as a good many other people, did not care to have their sons in Peter Mink's company. They said that any one who went about looking as untidy as he did, and without a home, was not likely to set a good example to the young. But Jimmy Rabbit and Frisky Squirrel and Billy Woodchuck loved to be with Peter Mink. To be sure, he was quarrelsome, and he was always ready to fight any one 4 times as big as he was. So they had to be careful not to offend him. But in spite of that, they found...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?